I actually started by learning Java for Android development. I got the JDK and a book for it on the 31st of March 2020. For the next 20 days or so, I was grinding on the book, learning and typing out like 95% of the examples as well as making my own programs. Well, I got bored. I got Unity, and this is my first game ever. It's not frozen. Like, it's totally not frozen. Oh, I realized, I don't know So I got this course on Udemy by Adrian Bablinski and made this game.
Yeah, boy.
A moving player character with rotating coins and an AI enemy with a state mission. I must have learned a lot, right? Well, I learned next to nothing. Wait, hold up. I just want to break the lights.
A little bit spicy.
Looks so much better. Makes me wanna. So I got another course and made this. It doesn't look like much. Well, it isn't much obviously. I can't believe I didn't freeze the rotation. I was such a noob. Anyway, this course? Well, I learned next to nothing too. Then I realized I was just copying what they were doing without challenging myself. Just like copying a friend's homework. By the way, their courses are actually really good. I was just too stupid.
Nice.
I got this book, Sam's Teach Yourself Unity Game Development in 24 Hours. 24 hours. Sounds about right. It was amazing though. It taught me about terrains, grasses, skyboxes, water, lights, and camera. This is another project from the book. I don't know how I managed to screw it up, like I did with my life. Using Translate on a rigid body. You didn't see that. I then learned how to make a scrolling background, how to work with UI, prefabs, spawn objects, and make collisions work. Oh yeah, I am so good at this game. I am finesse. Then I learned how to use the particle system, how to import animations and work with them. Wait, why are they going back? Hey, come back. It's not a bug, it's a feature. You gotta just bake the lights.
Spicy.
There we go. So I made this crappy prototype of a bubble shooter, which was a masterpiece in my head. Really buggy. But hey, day and night feature, huh? I should really work on GTA 6. After being done with the book, I decided I'm gonna make the next great Subway Surfer style endless runner. Drumroll please. I present to you this. I mean, hey, I tried, okay? Just ignore this blobhead on the right and the geometry of the character. This game has got some serious potential. Yeah, and ignore the UI too. I then jumped into the world of 2D and made this endless platformer. All animations made by me. I'm actually really proud of it.
Today, I'm very proud of myself.
I then watched and replicated an endless running series by Black Thumb Pod. Without all the fancy post-processing though. I didn't know how to use it at the time. 26th of May, I started reading this book, Unity in Action. I'm gonna leave out all examples from books to keep this video short. 2 days later, and not much into the book, I made this in about 14 hours. Got some free 3D models, made some animations, and stitched everything together. It's just fancy, not a lot of actual work, but it contributed to my development. back to Unity in action, and this time, I spent some time. I then made a terrible clone of Blackthorn Prod's game. This time, everything from the ground up is mine. I mean, look at that heart. That has got to be the crappiest heart ever made. Kinda like me. Oh yeah, my gaming skills are insane. Defying the limits of mankind. My capabilities are unmatched. Look how I'm destroying these enemies. That was definitely a bug I did not just lose. 14th of June, I started reading this book, Unity AI Game Programming. Using the skills I learned from Unity in Action, Blackthorn Prod, my newly found AI programming skills, you shall see the next game I made. I've actually been waiting for this moment the whole video.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
No, seriously guys, this was literally the next game I made. Okay, I'm not gonna bore you with this really buggy game. Look at the hell.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
22nd of June, and I started reading Introduction to Game Design, Prototyping and Development. The value I got from this book is amazing. After over 2 weeks of studying, I started this project. I learned how to make menu screens from brackets, which made this like the most all-round project I've made so far. That wasn't supposed to happen. All animations made by me, as you can see by how crappy it is. First time I'm using post-processing, and it sure did make a world of difference. I'm really proud of this project.
I am really proud. I am really honored.
If this makes you feel dizzy, that means it's worth it. Next, I made this game. This is where I began messing around with NavMesh and overall AI programming. Basically, it's about a game of collecting torch power-ups to brighten your torchlight, or flashlight, or whatever, and killing all enemies then proceeding to the exits. I got a free gun model and a prototype texture, but I made everything else with standard shapes. Even the robots are just shapes stacked on top of each other. 3rd of August, I decided it was time I learned how to use ProBuilder, so I turned on my PC and got to work. 9. There we go. Come on. Oh, I am terrible at this game. It was at this moment I realized I might have made the anti-gravity equation. Thank you. It's a pleasure to win this Nobel Prize. Yes, gather around. Gather around, comrades. I love ragdolls. Oh yeah, I also learned how to use ragdolls in this project.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No.
With this project, I wanted to make a 2.5D platformer. I only spent like an hour on it though. I'll probably come back to it someday. This is by far my most impressive project. For me at least.
I am really proud. I am really honored.
I started using superclasses and subclasses here. I love the interactable environment, the particle system. Kinda really puts you in the game. The enemies are kinda cool too. I got parts of the character and assembled him myself, rigged him, added inverse kinematics, and made all the animations. I then added a custom combo system I made. It was also my first time using time-lapse. I spent a lot of time on this project, but also because I spent like 60 hours playing Hollow Knight, which I got from the gaming community. So guys, this has been my journey through 6 months of game development from absolute scratch. You may be wondering why I haven't made any games in September. Well, I used September to learn video editing, search for resources for YouTube videos, as well as make this video. I also took a little break, watched some movies, and got hooked up on some shows. If you haven't started your journey on not only game development, but literally anything you want to do, remember this.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Okay, that was really cringy, not gonna lie. But just that, okay? You're gonna look back and wish you started earlier. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you disliked it, give a thumbs down and please leave a comment so I can make it better for you next time. This is my first ever YouTube video. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned and I'll see you on the next video.